What's going on, everybody? Alex Payne here, and today we're going to do two things at the same time, but I wanted to show you some of the new tools we have available for you in the platform, and that is the webinar tool that we just updated, or actually we just uploaded to the platform. So I'm going to show you how to use it and how to access the new tool we have for you. So this tool is amazing. A lot of people have been waiting for this for quite some time. So let me go ahead and share my screen right here. 1 second, so I can do two things at the same time. Let's see if we can do this. All right, so I'm going to pull up the screen, and this is your dashboard. Obviously, you're watching this video, you probably clicked in the banner right here. So the place where you're going to find the new webinar tool is right in here. We have already a video tutorial. It's right here. Okay, so we have a video tutorial showing you exactly how to start your own webinar. So this is not to be a tutorial video, because I'm not going to walk you through step by step on how to set that up, but I want to make sure that you knew that this is the brand new tool that now it's available for you guys, the Builderall business owner. Okay, so if you're a Builderall business owner, it comes included in your package. You don't have to pay any extra for it. So let's go ahead and show you a little bit about how it works. And to be honest with you, it just went live yesterday. So let me, so the way you would do is basically come in here. There's one that's already set up. And in this account, we just created one earlier today. This is a test account that we have with Builderall. But you would just come here to where it says new webinar. Click to get this started, and here you would name your webinar, let's say leads webinar. We just created one webinar about leads, right? So you do the description. You can click to be password protected. So in this case, if you want to, let's say you're working with a team, or you just want to share some information with people, and the only people you want accessing the training or the webinar are people that have the password, you can share that with them as well. So for this case, we're just going to undo that. We're not going to protect it with password. We're going to create, and here is basically general information. Again, you can come in here and select that. The content, this is where you would identify or specify what sort of video you want to display during the webinar. Is it going to be a YouTube video? And this is pretty cool because you can be very creative. You can start something on Zoom that's connected to your YouTube channel, get the YouTube link or URL, and then come back in here, and where it says YouTube right there, that's where you would insert your URL of the recording or the live webinar that you have coming up. Recorded video, iframe, and we're going to have soon the live Builderall video, so the webinar. Then yeah, you definitely going to love that. So just let's go ahead and click YouTube, and here's where I would go. I'm just going to get whatever video. 1 second. Let's go to YouTube. Move that out of the way. Let's see. I know. Let's put one of all-time favorites, Ty Lopez. Some people love him, some people hate him. I'm just gonna use him. So I just posted his video here, and I can just hit save. Okay, I'm gonna just saved that with the URL. You can schedule. Here's where you would go and specify how many minutes you want the duration to be. So if it's gonna be a 30-minute, in this case I just put a 6-minute video. It's just for example purposes, but let's go ahead and put like 6, so it's in minutes. Schedule, is it going to start at a certain time on demand when people access the webinar, or the start by button? Okay, so when you can start manually, you can come here, click start after you set it all up, and then you would start your webinar. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. Let's go to chat. This is a cool feature, and those of you guys watching me live, this is pretty cool. So if you've used different platforms to simulate subscribers and even attendees, this is pretty cool. You can use this to generate interaction with your webinar. So you can do my suggestion, if you want to use this feature, this is what we call it ghost attendees, and you can set one up, like a webinar, do the webinar and ask people to engage. You can copy the comments and just come in here and manually input them and just create that webinar, let it be evergreen. And so people are commenting at a certain point of the video or the presentation. And you can save the history of interaction. You can add users, for instance, right here. You can come in here and say at minute, let's say one, you know, this is going to be John. Is going to say, what's up? And then you add. Okay, so now I have John saying what's up, and you can do this for all sorts of different participants. You know, obviously you use it as you wish. Go ahead and save, and then you have that saved. You got also the button for statistics. And I'm going over these different types of features and how to set it up really, really fast, but I'm telling you, Shelly has done an amazing job with the video tutorial, explaining you step by step how to do this. I just want to make sure that I would get it out to you guys, especially those of you who are just now coming onto the platform. You probably don't know that we just launched this, okay? And we're going to continue to improve, especially the interface, to make it very, very user-friendly for you guys. So once you have some statistics, you can come back in here and know what's going on and how much money you made on that particular webinar, how much it costs per lead and such. And then obviously you can integrate this with Mailing Boss with an email sequence, and we're gonna have a template already preset, so you can come in here and change what the name of your webinar, but we're working on, and especially that guy right there, which is Ruben, he is setting it all up and creating the email sequence that you guys are going to be able to use for your webinar. So all you have to do is just change the name and the description of what the webinar is about, and then that's going to trigger automatically when you set the webinar up. So again, I just came in here, set all up, I'm going to save, exit, and boom, leads webinar, it's right here. So now the next thing you would have to do is just come in here to get the code, and these are the two codes that you need. One is the ID number and the secret key, right? So if I was to, let's see if I can open up a notebook right here and create a new one. And I'm just going to get these numbers so later I can input in my page. All right, so I got that and posted on the little notepad right there, and I'm going to come here to where it says drag and drop responsive. We're going to create the new responsive site. Let's get a blank page just so I can show you how it works. But obviously you can select one of these funnels, and one of the funnels being the one you want to use for the webinar. Okay, 1 second. Edit. We're going to edit this. Ba-bam. Check out how simple it is to implement this. And you come here, add, go to apps, and come to where it says webinar. And we're just going to adjust it a little bit here. Let's see. Let's create more space. Oops, there you go. Oh, this one I have 2 rows. Let's delete this one here because it's the, oh, now I'm putting it here. Stretch it out. Stretch this out. Now you can put this on the Pixel Perfect, but I would recommend you to use the responsive. So I'm gonna get the 2 keys that I just copied there and pasted, and the secret key right here. Copy, paste here, confirm, boom, boom, and that's where your webinar is going to show up. Nickname is what people would insert coming to this page. Let's say I want to join the webinar. Let's do Alex, and I'm going to hit OK because I'm an attendee, right? So I want to make sure that I captured people's information. Yeah, it's not going to work for me right here because I need to publish the site and save it and then access the the public link. But basically, this is how you set it up. Okay, so I hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and mess with it, but I would highly encourage you for you to watch the tutorial video that Shelly recorded for you. It's 10-minute long, and it's going to walk you through step by step. She does a much better job. I just wanted to give you kind of a quick view of how everything works. Okay, thank you so much. I'll catch you later.